Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Saturday, July 25th, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, as usual, I want to thank everybody for sharing these videos on your social networks, for liking them, for subscribing to this channel. As always, I really appreciate your support. So today we conclude our work with the Mermaid Tarot, created it and illustrated by the talented Dame Darcy. So I hope you've enjoyed our work with this deck over the past week, as tomorrow, as per usual, we begin working with a new deck for the coming week. So be sure to tune in to see what that will be. So on to today's draw using the Mermaid Tarot. The three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So the first card in our draw today is the Ace of Cups, and what a lovely card to start our day. The Ace of Cups embodies ideas such as emotional fulfillment, joy, self-expression, inspiration, and creativity. This card speaks to me of going with the flow and searching for meaningful projects or endeavors that instill passion inside of you. Now, the key word here is meaningful, for the Ace of Cards is about the heart, and it urges you to think about the work you do or the relationships that you maintain to ensure that they're coming from a place of the heart. So if something crosses your path today that makes your heart sing, you'll know it. Now, what I think is important here is that we be who we are, as suggested by our second card, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles represents that which is beautiful and sensual in our lives. In other words, those things that give us true joy. She's often associated with the caring professions, so if some of you have been considering a helping profession of some kind, or even taking advantage of volunteer opportunities, this card encourages you to go for it. But mostly, the Queen of Pentacles reminds us that above all, do what brings you the most happiness. Now, the same goes for people. The people in your life should encourage you, motivate you, should support your dreams. This queen has no tolerance for the naysayers in her life. And sometimes we can be our own worst naysayer. We see this idea illustrated in our last card, the Five of Cups. This is a card of sadness, depression, and even shame. I often see this card come up in a reading when we are unnecessarily beating ourselves up over something, especially in circumstances where we are desperately trying to fit in, and to fit in and be like other people while not allowing ourselves to be who we really are. When we don't express what's in our heart, our hearts become restricted, heavy, and weighted down. So only by letting ourselves feel what we've been holding back can we begin the experience of healing and cleansing. I've been there myself over the years, and I finally realized that the only mold that I can fit into is my own. Other people's molds do not fit me, and to try and make myself fit into them only brings me pain and discomfort. So the good news is that the figure in the last card is facing the first two cards in the spread, symbolizing that we are ready to begin moving toward our joy and ultimately towards our freedom. So the message today for these three cards is: we often cut away pieces of ourselves to suit other people's ideas of who and what we should be in an attempt to try and fit in. But remember, extraordinary and remarkable people rarely fit in. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 2, the Guardian of the Books. So what a perfect card to tie in today with the theme of today's reading. The Guardian of the Books card reminds us that when we do what we love and that which brings us joy, It's no longer considered work. This card is about dedication to your calling, whatever that may be for you and your particular situation. The Guardian of the Books card often appears when a new career opportunity presents itself to you, or even if you've been considering a change to your occupation to something more in line with your values. I remember hearing once, do something you love and do it so well that people pay you for it. I think this idea resonates wonderfully with today's draw. It might be time for some serious thinking about what in your life, what is it that you really, truly want? But that's only the first step. The next step is finding the courage to begin pursuing it. And that is your daily tarot map for today. As usual, if you liked this video, I'd really, really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And also feel free to visit my website at tarot-dude.com if you'd like to book a consultation with me or purchase an email reading. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.